An inspector serving with Lagos State Police Command had lost his life from the torture he allegedly received from soldiers in the Trade Fair area of Lagos State. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are the top 10 stories. At number 1, an inspector serving with the Lagos State Police Command, Okurupe, Monday had lost his life from the torture he allegedly received from soldiers who attacked him and his colleagues at the Trade Fair area of Lagos State. Another inspector, Igbafe Ojo, who was reportedly tortured by the same soldiers, has been hospitalized. The State Police Public Relations Officer SP Benjamin Hundeyin confirmed the news, saying there was an issue between soldiers and police on Wednesday, and the command is working closely with the Army High Command to resolve the issues. In a statement on Friday, the spokesperson, 81 Division Nigerian Army, Major Olaniyi Oshoba, said the Army was already in touch with the State Police Command to resolve the matter. At number 2, the federal government says the newly established University for Transportation, Daura, in Katsina State will begin academic activities in September 2022. The academic institution will be manned by China for 2 years. The Minister of Transportation, Muazu Sambu, disclosed this during an inspection visit to the university on Thursday. The minister said that the work, which started a year ago, was now at 60% completion level. The permanent secretary in the ministry, Magdalene Ajani, explained that the National Universities Commission would provide the necessary regulation like any other tertiary education system in the country. At number 3, Amos Magbon, rector of the Federal School of Statistics, Manchok, Kaduna State, has been released barely 48 hours after armed men abducted him. The gunmen abducted Magbon at his house in Manchok on Tuesday night. A family member confirmed his release. Also, Brenda Friday, niece of Philip Yatai, a news agency of Nigeria journalist whose father was killed by kidnappers in the attack on his home in Manchok on Tuesday night, has been set free. Yatai confirmed the release of his niece. It was not disclosed if a ransom was paid for their release. At number 4, the Court of Appeal Abuja Division has set aside the judgment of the Federal High Court Abuja, which discharged and acquitted a former Chief of Air Staff, Air Marshal Mohammed Umar, of a money laundering charge to the tune of 66 million naira. In a unanimous judgment, the 3-man panel of justices led by Justice Alfreda Williams Dawudu upturned the judgment of the Federal High Court and ordered that the defendant continue with his defense on counts 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. Umar was prosecuted by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. Recall that Federal High Court ruled that the prosecution failed to provide any evidence that Umar gave the instruction for the transfer of the said funds for the renovation of his private property in Abuja. At number 5, on Friday, 4 people were burnt to death while 16 others sustained injuries in a lone automobile crash involving a Mazda bus at Oniworo, 4 Square Camp area of the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. Ahmed Umar, FRSC Sector Commander in Ogun, confirmed the crash in Abeokuta. He said the incident occurred at 7:50 a.m. He added that the driver of the vehicle was speeding before losing control and ramming the bus into the median. Umar also disclosed that the injured victims were taken to a hospital at Ogere in Ogun. At number 6, the Plateau Commissioner for Secondary Education, Elizabeth Wakmuk, on Friday said that the state government has withdrawn the licenses of all private primary and secondary schools in the state. Wakmuk explained that the decision was taken having discovered that 5,000 private schools were operating in the state illegally. The commissioner noted that 85% of the schools do not adhere to government policies and mandates on education. She also explained that the exercise was to check the proliferation of illegal private schools operating in the state. At number 7, the management of First Bank of Nigeria has debunked a report stating that its head office or branch has been sealed. In a statement issued on Friday by Kehinde Taiwo of the bank's Marketing and Corporate Communications Department, the bank debunked the news about the facility being sealed. However, acknowledged that there was an unlawful enforcement at the bank's Commercy House branch of Oganishi order issued by the Federal High Court sitting in Abuja, which the bank is still challenging in court. At number 8, a senior staff of the National Veterinary Research Institute, Plateau State, Mohammed Nasiru, has been ordered by a state high court sitting in judge to refund the salaries he received for 11 years as head of administration on appointment. He was also sentenced to 6 months imprisonment for false declaration of documents and failure to give accurate documents in seeking employment with NVRI. The Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission had arraigned him before the court on a 2-count charge. At number 9, the Lagos State government has launched a whistleblowing facility to mitigate fraud and uphold transparency in business environment. The facility, which also aims to build a speak-up culture in the public, is to be piloted by the Lagos State Internal Revenue Services. Speaking at the launch on Friday, the executive chairman, Ayodele Subar, said that the facility does not only provide the avenue to report, but ensures credibility of reports through investigation, feedback, and protection for such whistleblower. He added that the facility is expected to promote an enabling climate for employees and other relevant stakeholders to report wrongdoings, illegal actions, or financial crimes noticed. Finally, at number 10, according to the Chinese Foreign Ministry, the Asian country has imposed unspecified sanctions on the Speaker of the U.S. House of Representatives, Nancy Pelosi, and her immediate family members. Recall that Pelosi ignored warnings and visited Taiwan, which China considers part of its territory. The trip promoted Beijing to launch air and sea military drills with live fire in the waters of Taiwan. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.